Hello, fellow collectors. Today we're going to be talking about the Transformers 1986 movie Studio 86 Hot Rod. And you see Hot Rod here in his orange, yellow, red, and purple colors. We'll go ahead and look at his accessories here. We have this blaster with the red portion here for the handle and the silver top here. We'll look at his next blaster. Same paint applications at the top. Red all the through. He comes with a matrix. You see here is the front. Let's put the top here. And the matrix comes with the light our darkest hour effect. And this simply just clips on to that matrix. So if we look at the figure here, we see pretty nice details resembling the movie itself. Nice detailing in the legs, the feet. Coming up to the chest with the Autobot symbol painted in, the flames, that face malt, and yes, I've got a little blip right there on his chin and nose where the paint applications rub from the transformations. Now if we look at the height for this guy, the head comes up to 5.5, but his wings come up to 6, which is a pretty good height when you consider the original toy comes in just a little under his wings, but his head does come up higher, but the wings do not. And this series has been very good. I like it a lot. So if we take the hands here, we'll just simply get into the transformation for this guy. We can go ahead and hide his little fisties by rotating his exhaust ports out. You want to pull this section out, rotate it around, and hide his little handsies. Now it's up to you which section you do first, the front, the top, or the bottom. I like go ahead and do the wheels first. So all we do is take these, pop these out, keep rotating around till you get the wheels fully exposed. You want to take the leg here and you can go ahead and push that in so it is nice and flat. And then you can take this portion here, pull his leg out so you can get it in, and then as you're going along you can just keep rotating until you're at this point, and then you can take the leg and just pull that around. Now you will just snap it into place like so. And there we go. Yep, that's all. Okay, so we'll do the same for the other side. Keep rotating. And there we go. This, and then keep playing. You can pull this back and then do that, and then gives you a little bit more clearance to there. So there we go for the legs. We will rotate this around in a minute. So to work at the top, simply pull out this chest. You want to take this section here and pull this down. Then you can rotate this around like so. We can get that out of the way. You can then go ahead and rotate this around for the back. Right. Now we can, let's say, pull this section up here. Well, let's do this. Let me go ahead and just keep this section back. That way we have a little bit more room for the camera. So you take the head, rotate it around, and you want to push it all the way down into the chest cavity. You want to take this section here and you want to pull it out. There we go. And while we got it, we'll just go ahead and rotate this around like so. Take this portion out. Take the arms, rotate them up. We'll pull these sections out. Take these arms and push them down. Pull these out to cover those. Push this back in, and these sections will connect. Now that we have the head here, we can just bring this down into the cavity. Get the arms lined up back into their places they're going to go. And then you'll see it just starts fitting in. Take this and just rotate this around, pull it up, and then you can just fold this down. And then the job is next just to start putting everything in these little places. You'll see here, the legs will clip into some clips here, right? You'll see there's sections here. They look like they have holes, but they don't. It's just in an optical illusion we're in. So yeah, you'll just sit here and just line everything up and get everything nice and clipped together. And once you get it clipped together, it will start looking more whole and more fluent. All right. And, and once you have that, you have the hot rod from the movie, which is very nice, very nice, very nice. If I bring in the hot rod from our childhoods, we can see here he is lined up next to him, and he does a pretty good job of an updated version of this hot rod. You know, mine's not fully transformed. Dang you, attention to detail. You didn't finish your attentions. There we go. Yeah. Just need a little readjustment. There we go. So yeah, so not so bad. Now transformation out of this mode is just simply reversing it, taking the arms, popping them down. You can go ahead and lift them up to get them out of the way. Go ahead and pull this section out and down a little bit. Easier said than done there, G. Alright. Getting my, I don't want to break it, but you got to force a little bit. Get these down here. Out, even though I just clipped it, it clips in nice and tight. So go ahead and take this section here, fold it back up so we can take the legs, fold them down, and remember the legs just clapped in on themselves, so we'll take this and pull it apart like so, and then we'll take this, fold it in on itself, make sure it's all nice in there. Take the legs, oops, forgot to do something, pull out the feet, then fold them in. Same thing for the other side. We'll just take this out, pull this down and around, pull this down. While we're doing that, get the feet out, rotate this in to collapse it, clicky, clicky, Dunny. All right, now we'll take our attention back to the top. We'll take this section, fold it down, and this will push the chest cavity open. Reopen it back up, pull the head out, rotate it around, take our attentions back to this section here, fold that up. These sections go in, then it collapses back. We'll take our arms, rotate them around so we can just rotate this section here back to where it should be. And you might need to maneuver for some clearance so we can get this turned around. But once you're done, just take it, fold it down like so, and then click it back in. Readjust and everything. Then you're going to take these sections, pull them up, rotate and fold, rotate and fold, and they fit nicely. Take the back section here, fold it up, pull it over, and you'll just clip it back into place. So there we go, transform back and forth. So now I want to show you one gimmick that this figure has. You can take this section, you want to pull this down and turn this around. And now we have the welding tool that he had in the movie. And on the other side, take that out, pull this down, and pull this around. And he does have an additional attachment that is the blade. And it is somewhere, but I don't know where right now, because I'm still adjusting and moving things. So yeah, one good thing about this figure is it has hand articulation. So he can actually hold the matrix. And his arms rotate all the way around. You'll see it's got a little dent here, so he can actually pull his hands in. They rotate all the way around. He has a bend at the elbow. His wrists rotate all the way around. His head can look up, down, left, and right without a problem. He has a waist swivel. His legs can do a nice Van Damme. And he does pretty good forward split and backwards. His knees come down. He has ankle splits. And he also rotates here at the upper thigh. So if you're looking for a figure that can transform and has pretty decent articulation, this guy is pretty good. Now these guys, Marvel Legends, you know, if I don't look at the camera, I don't know where it's pointing. The Marvel Legends, they do the same thing except they don't transform. This guy does. So very nice that we have the articulation. And I'll show you the head because I don't know if it got seen before. Left and right, waist swivel, all that good junk. Now his hands just fit the guns and naturally their peg holes there. But you can have this guy take the matrix and actually hold it, which is very, very nice. They did a good job there. And then you can just pull them here a little separate. Take your light our darkest hour, clip it in, push it there, and you could have him holding up the matrix and putting in the pose, which is how I have him in front of my Unicron, which is very, very nice. So this has been my review of Studio Series 86 Hot Rod. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.